Hello and welcome to Rauta's compilation or split album reviews as this might be called. This one is Satan Goes to Church featuring 4 Finnish bands that are related more or less to Bestial Burst, the label. 3 of these bands are black metal and one of them, well, let's call it kind of a alternative rock. I think that's the official statement from the label as well. So you can see 1991 based Aske, a old black metal band from Finland, never done an album. Mustama, which is the alternative rock one, Satanic Torment of black death metal style, and Right for Revenge, rawish experimental black metal. This one is for hardcore mentality only, the kind of die-hard fans. And before you do the same question as I was asking, what does the name mean here, Satan Goes to Church? Well, it's all explained here on these lyric quotes. The Great Cat from 1987, the artist, had these lyrics on a song called Satan Goes to Church. So there you go. Historical reference for those die-hard fans and all that stuff. Since there are no lyrics, no photos, whatever imagery on this digipack, let's just tune for the Metal Archive site for a little bit of a backdrop. There's not much to explain really. 2 songs from Aske, 3 from Mustama, another 2 songs from Satanic Torment, and lastly, not least, 3 songs from Right for Revenge. Aske starts this with really basic kind of a crude demo level black metal, which is definitely your cup of tea if you like the band's previous releases to begin with. However, since Aske has never done an album, you're kind of about to go with their rather demo level recordings, both good and bad. I don't think it's exactly a special band. I mean, they have the potential to do something interesting and captivating and all that stuff. But in my opinion, still, after 30 years, now mind you, they had an hiatus, so it's not like activity throughout the 30 years, through 3 decades. The band has been more like potential, and potential. Nothing really has happened much. But it's something that you might get interested in if you want to find some real underground black metal from Finland. But it's not really a kind of a deal breaker here for good and bad. So it's just something you might enjoy as a case of an interest. Mustama then again is totally different. Now if you're into alternative rock, I would say yeah, check it out. This is something peculiar, interesting and totally different. Once again, both good and bad on this compilation or split. I mean, this is really something that might put you off if you're expecting some black metal and enjoying black metal only. But then again, if you're looking for something interesting, this might be the thing which sells you this EP or, well, not EP, split album. Satan Torment is, in my opinion, the weakest link of it's all, having 2 songs of kind of a basic, boring death black metal with a very, very poor and lacking punch kind of a sound. I mean, it's kind of a rehearsal room take, which doesn't have interesting riffs or songs or compositions, nor the kind of a, production that would give you like strong feeling. Now, when death metal sounds weak, it really sounds weak. I mean, I'm more forgiving when it comes to black metal, and kind of a lo-fi necro sound is somewhat more justifiable with black metal. But when you have death black, you don't have to go behemoth overproduced style to make it enjoyable, but this is just like, I don't know, doesn't interest me at all, unfortunately. It's very, very poor in that sense. Which leads us to the best one on the pile, Right for Revenge, ending the whole album here with 3 tracks. Now this is kind of a harsh, raw end of black metal, and might not be your cup of tea, but if you're into raw end of black metal and you don't mind a little bit experimenting with it, then this really could be the thing which sells you that. I think for Right for Revenge fans, these tricks do the trick. There's a kind of a weird pun. And you might be interested in getting this album. But for most people, underground people or mainstream audience won't enjoy this one. This is way too die-hard, hardcore mentality kind of a release for a lot of people. But those who want something else, those who want to make their compilation more perfect and fill the gaps and just get something interesting to listen to, which are not just every album or whatever, go for this one. Now, individual samples might be found on individual Bandcamp sites or YouTube, whatever. I will just give you the links to the band sites and you do the rest. This is pretty much of it. An okay-ish release, not exactly great, not exactly bad, but something that is suitable for only die-hard underground black metal fans and whatnot. It's up to you. Check out the samples and figure out for yourself whether or not this is your cup of tea. Rauta out.